Aloha, I'm Jeremy Nickel, and we're here to do a blind tasting of my peers in Oakville. Real excited to taste the 2019 vintage and to see if we're doing things properly at the Vineyard House.
Aloha guys, today we are going to be doing our Cult Cabernet Sauvignon tasting. This is going to be a beautiful, prestigious event in which we have everyone with the finest palates to see where Jeremy's wine takes place. As they're going to be trying all of these wines, it's a blind tasting. So it's going to be very important to see exactly where these palates fall in line to see who's number one.
Hey, welcome to Maui. My name is Charlie Plummer. I'm the Global Director of Sales at the Vineyard House Estate. It's amazing for us in the industry. We get to try such amazing wines from around the globe, but not always in this type of setting. And today, we're going to be blind tasting 6 what we would consider cult Cabernet Sauvignon from the Oakville area in Napa Valley.
The wines that are included in there are the ones that I respect and admire and have the most prestige and history and highest price points in Napa Valley or the world. So cheers, everybody.
One of the reasons we decided to do this is to really showcase the distinction of our wines as it sits to our peers in Western Oakville. The distinction really is the Halter Valley and the type of soil, the climate, the aspect, the slope, all of that comes into play today as our guests blind taste through the wines and really try to distinguish what they consider high quality and for the price points and the value of it. Thank you first of all for taking time out of your day. Some of you traveling from the different islands to come in. We're really appreciative of you taking a moment to really come and explore what we consider some of the top Cabernet Sauvignons, not just in Napa Valley, not just in Oakville, but probably around the world.
So one of the reasons that we do these blind tastings is so that we can connect with other people in the industry. We've invited the most highly regarded, accomplished sommeliers in Hawaii, or when we do it in other areas. That's our threshold, is people who've been in the industry longest and have the most experience tasting amazing wines and being able to judge them. So it's a great opportunity to connect with people and to get to know one another and share our passion about wine and hospitality.
Go through the wines, evaluate them. It's probably not your first time doing this. I'm sure everybody's had a chance to do it. If not, we'll go through the tasting mat in a second. But before I do that, I do want to introduce Asha and Jeremy Nickel and just have them say a few words and welcome you into their home.
Well, we're so excited to have you all here. We've been really looking forward to doing a cult tasting here at our house, and with this blind element, this is my first time doing something like this, so I'm really looking forward to it, and I feel so blessed that you're all here, so thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Jeremy. I'm Asha's husband. It just started raining, so that's pretty cool. Again, thank you guys for being here for this. You know, it's a great opportunity to get to know each other. I'm really excited about spending the rest of my life in Hawaii with my wife and raising our kids. So I'm hoping this is the first day of many years to come. This is just something that I really enjoy doing with other passionate people in the industry. It also is a good gauge to see if we're on the right track as far as our winemaking goes. I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you and spending time with you guys in your homes, and you've been to ours, and this is going to be great. We're going to do this for about 20 minutes, and then we don't want to do this all day. So after we do the tasting, you're done, we'll give the sheets to Charlie, and then we'll take a 15-minute interlude while they start writing down things. We'll reconvene, and then go over and talk about the wines and have an amazing lunch by Chef Jojo.
Here's some information about the wines that we'll have during lunch. Underneath that packet is the scoring sheet. And with your packet, you have a pen. Jeremy mentioned we'll run this for about 20 minutes. We do ask that you don't talk to your neighbors and try to compare notes, simply because we do want your strict and unbiased and objective opinion on each one of the wines. Take some time going through them. I do know the order of the wines, so I'm not scoring, but I'm just going to sit in and taste anyway. So I'm not part of the judging panel today, but nobody else in this room except myself knows the orders of these wines. What we're looking for from a scoring opportunity here is the maximum you can score a wine in any given category would be 5 points. So a total, a wine that scores 25 points across the board would be considered a perfect wine. I've gone through, there's no flaws on the wines. There shouldn't be any flaws or any issues with it. So your initial notes based on complexity and notes of the primary and tertiary notes on the wines. And then certainly as you get into the palate portion of it, the body, the taste, and the finish will all be rated separately in this format. It's self-explanatory, but we are going to go wine 1 through 6, going left to right on your paper. You'll see them numbered in order. Again, if you have any questions, I'm going to set the timer. If there's any questions, please just raise your hand and I'll come and talk to you.
For today, I'll be featuring a lot of our estate beautiful vegetables and harvest. For our salad and our first course, we're going to have a Parmesan Reggiano crisp. For our next course, we're also going to be featuring Kona Kanpachi. From our neighbor island, this beautiful sashimi grade fish is going to be sauteed to achieve a nice crispy skin. Risotto is going to be that base, and we're going to be featuring the last harvest of our beautiful squash. As we come to our conclusion for our flavors, we wanted to feature 2 Cabernets, so I did a cheese course. A nice firm cheese, which is going to be Gruyere, and a nice soft cheese, which is going to be Brie. Both of those together with some crostini and our estate honey, and also fresh fruit. I hope everybody enjoys.
One of the things I love about Jeremy is that he is not afraid to take risks and to do things that other people wouldn't do. Taking this, blind tasting as an example, it's not just about this experience we get tasting wine, but it's about bringing people together and sharing our stories. And so doing things like this to experience wines of greatness and to put you in a place that others wouldn't dare to go.
So I went through and tabulated this. I had 2 people double checking my math on this as well too. You can reference back to your things. If for some reason you feel that, just take a quick look at your line. If you feel like your numbers I didn't put them in the right order, please let me know. I'll make the quick change. But I think I'm pretty confident. I went through and double checked with everybody on their rankings. So with an average price of just around $1,100 on this wine, this 6th place wine, is the First Flight by Screaming Eagle. All right. Coming in 5th place, wine number 2, with an average score of 17.75. This wine retails, the price just went up to $1,500. This is Harlan. Harlan Estate was wine number 2. Wine number 2, which came in 5th place. He's excited. I can see he's excited. All right. So with an average score of 18.42, coming in 4th place is wine number 6. Wine number 6, with an average price of about $1,000. This one is the Promontory. right, now we're in the top three. Third place with an average score of 18.5, which is pretty good because the second place one was at 18.54. It was really close between those two. Oh, I made my math really hard. This is the Schrader Tokalon 2019 Schrader Tokalon. And this has a price of about $500. SRP price of about $500. In second place with an average score of 18.54. Now look at this. So you've got 18.5, 18.4, 18.42. I mean, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all really close. I mean, they're really marginal, right? 18.54 and 18.5. That's crazy. All right. So wine number 4 with an average price of $700. Sofuto. Which means, and you guys did this, wine number 5, Jeremy. You want to guess at this one, Jeremy? With an average price of $300. It was a nice. That's where we landed. So, congratulations, Jeremy. Yeah, you're gonna hug me, man. That's a pretty good win. Congratulations, sir. That's nice. Every wine has their beauty. Every wine has their distinction and characteristics. And all of us, most of us all chose different first place or second place wines, which I think is the fun part about this, right? Everybody in here has a really great palate. Everybody's professional. We've done these several times, but it always surprises yourself when you choose something like, wow, that's what that was? Oh, man. And you go back and revisit it. So you have the wines in front of you. There's a little bit in the decanters. If you're out of a specific wine, please let me know. I'm happy to retaste you on it. But I can't thank you enough for, one, your time. For people that travel, thank you for being here. It's a long distance. And more importantly, just your enthusiasm and objectivity of doing this, because that's the most important part. It has to be completely objective. I scored it, but it is completely objective, so there's no rigging involved. You guys did the score. You guys agreed those numbers are right, so I just want to say thank you again. And Jeremy, thanks for hosting everybody here.